Library, and I'm so glad to join you again for more fun stories and art activities with Katie from ECFE. So today I thought we would read another apple-related book because we've got one more apple craft to do. This book is called Applesauce Day by Lisa M. Suits and pictures by Talitha Shipman. So let's read this together. Applesauce Day. I spy the big pot on the counter right away. Hooray, I say, it's Applesauce Day! Hannah cheers and Ezra bangs his spoon. After breakfast, we load up the car and drive to the apple orchard just outside the city. Getting ready for Applesauce Day. The air smells like ripe apples here. There's all quiet all around. There are no sirens or screeching tires, only the buzzing of bees and the rustling of the leaves in the wind. Then Hannah calls my name. She's tugging on an apple on her very tippy toes. Looks like she needs some help. I show her the trick Dad taught me last year. Twist and pull. The apple pops right off, pop, and Dad winks at me. We get to work. Mom and Dad pick the high apples and Hannah and I pick the low ones. Even Ezra helps out too. Soon the baskets are full of rosy apples, ready to be smooshed into sweet, tangy applesauce. We pack them up and head for Grandma's roomy kitchen. Grandma's waiting at the door. Her smile matches mine as she hugs me tight. Ready to make applesauce? She asks. We lug the apples into the kitchen and take our places. Even Ezra gets to help. Dad washes the apples and Grandma cuts them into quarters so they'll cook quickly. Ezra drops the apple quarters into the big steel pot. Thunk, thunk, thunk. It's heavy and wide and holds lots of apples. The perfect pot for applesauce, Grandma says. It looks like a regular pot to me. As we work, Mom tells me about when she helped Grandma pick apples, and they used the very same pot to cook them when she was just a little girl. Then Grandma tells us how she helped her mother pick apples from the old apple tree behind their house, and how they, too, cooked them in this same pot when she was just a little girl. Wow. I look at the pot again. I wonder how many apples it has cooked and what kind of stories it could tell, if pots could talk. Soon the warm scent of cooking apples fills the air. Their skins fade to pink as the apples melt into mush. Every now and then a bubble rises to the surface. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Mom scoops the hot apple mush into the food mill. Hannah and I take turns cranking the handle and pressing the apples through the funnel at the top. Crank, squish, crankety squish. Applesauce swishes through the strainer. It flows like a river into the waiting pan below. I dip my finger into the applesauce. It's so sweet, it doesn't really need sugar, but we add a little anyway. Then we scoop the applesauce into containers until the baskets are empty and the containers are full. We fill Grandma's big freezer and pack the rest into our car to take home. Finally, we say our goodbyes and head for home, tired and sticky and full of stories and smiles and applesauce. The car grows quiet. I put my finger on the scratches in the old metal pot. Someday, I think, when I grow up, I will cook apples in this very special pot on Applesauce Day. The end. All right. And since we have read so much about apples, I thought we would do one more apple song together. And this song is called 5 Apples in a Bowl. So can you get out your 5 fingers? These are our 5 apples that we're going to count down. And our song goes like this. 5 apples in my bowl. One fell out and started to roll. It rolled down the table and hit my feet. How many apples left to eat? Well, we had 5 and 1 rolled away. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. 4 apples in my bowl. One fell out and started to roll. It rolled down the table and hit my feet. How many apples left to eat? Well, we had 4 and 1 rolled away. That's 1, 2, 3 apples. Okay. 3 apples in my bowl. One fell out and started to roll. It rolled down the table and hit my feet. How many apples left to eat? All right, we had 3. Let's see, 1 rolled away. That leaves 1, 2. 2 apples. 2 apples in my bowl. One fell out and started to roll. It rolled down the table and hit my feet. How many apples left to eat? We had 2. 1 rolled away. That leaves 1 apple left. 1 apple in my bowl. It fell out and started to roll. It rolled down the table and hit my feet. How many apples left to eat? Well, that was the one last apple and it rolled away. That's 0 apples left. No more apples in my bowl. None to fall out and none to roll. None to bump the table or fall at my feet. No more apples left to eat. Well, now that we have no more apples left, I'm going to end our story time together, but I hope you have fun making your apple art afterwards. Bye.